The following review is going to be on Transformers Legacy Tarantulas. Stay tuned. Rodimusbill here, and today we're going to do a review on Transformers Legacy Wave 2 Deluxe figure Tarantulas. First, we'll take a look at the box. There's Transformers Generations logo. Transformers Legacy, there he is in a spider mode. Or Tarantula, Predacon Tarantulas, A+. Now I noticed they keep packing the weapons in the back, which is good, because you don't have to worry about people stealing the guns. That side of the figure is Tarantulas in his robot mode. There is the Legacy poster, Transformers Legacy, there's the UPC. And on the back, Predacon Tarantulas, 19 steps from robot to Tarantulas. And there is the QR code, which will show as soon as we get this guy open. Alright, stay tuned. Now that we have everything out of the package, first we're going to take a look at the QR code on the package. So we're going to scan it. And you just get your computer or tablet, and we're going to open this up. And there is Tarantulas Predacon. It's a GIF. You can see some movement. Alternate mode Tarantula, function Ninja Warrior, Origin Universe Beast War, Sancho Weapon, Energon Buzzsaw, can slice through any material with Energon infused blades. Those who wander into the lair of Tarantulas find themselves facing his fangs, or worse, they became the subject of his mad science experiments. Strength is 8, intelligence of 4, speed 7, and firepower 7. Now, if you were to do a mad science experiment, you think your intelligence would be more than a 4. But I digress. Alright, we'll get rid of that. Now we'll take a look at the instruction booklet. Predacon Tarantulas Transformers. Basically, you can put one weapon in each hand, or you can combine the weapons in one like that, and then basically transform it, and he carries both of his weapons on him in Tarantulas mode. Now, let's see. Here's how you combine both weapons like that. Pretty easy. One is a saw, which is actually pretty detailed. It's pretty cool. You can see the black, it's molded. It is a spinning saw blade, and the rest is a crossbow. Very similar to black Arachnias, and this is also black, and it's molded. And you put them together like that. Now, on Tarantulas, his arms are very similar. You've got this round cutout at the very front, so you can put one weapon in there, and one weapon in here, and now he's carrying both weapons. But when you do this, what you really do is you're not going to have enough room in his arms. So you can either do it straight out like that, because with the elbow bend, it makes it a lot harder. See, even on the instruction booklet, he's got it pointing out like this with both. So I'm not going to have it like that. If anything, I'll have them two different ones. Alright, now let's look at Tarantulas. First, take a look at the face. Very, very, reminds me of like the new Battlestar Galactica Cylon face. And you see the three, looks like mandibles on each side. You got the yellow visor for the eye. You have all these other yellow eyes. You got the black mouth, purple head with the yellow stripe down the side. You got the texture for the chest. You got the stomach, yeah, that hole's in it, but not much you can do. You got the waist is green and black. And then you got a lighter shade of green for the hips. You got this black and purple going down the leg and more detailing. You've got green legs. You got yellow feet. You got the 5mm pegs on the bottom of the feet. Going down the arms, they're green, black, and then you got this claw on each side. Going to the back, it's not too bad of a backpack if you keep the arms like that. A lot of yellow. I don't know why they have so many hollow holes in here. Here's a peg. When during transformation, this peg goes into one of these holes, but you got so many there, it's kind of crazy. Again, there's the back. You got that cool texture, and you got the 2 dots and the yellow wavy lines, and you've got all the arms. Now, for articulation, the head does do a 360. Virtually no up or down movement, very little. The arms, they do 360 at the shoulder. They go up the full, and then yet you can move them back and forth like that for transformation. And then just the black arms can rotate back, so you can get these out of the way. And what you want is that 90-degree bend for the elbow. And they turn up here at the upper bicep, and the elbows even turn. So there's a lot of different movements on the arms. Besides the shoulders moving back and forth, you got the movement at the upper bicep. You got movement at the elbow, 360 degrees, and you got the bend. You do got a full 360-degree waist. That's due to transformation. Let's see, you can kick almost 90 front, almost 90 back, out to the side. You've got the upper thigh rotation. You got more of the 90-degree bend at the knee. And then this little piece moves. This little extra added piece moves. It's actually double jointed. You got that one, and then the feet, you got the rocker back and forth and up and down for the feet. And that is it for the robot mode of Tarantulas. All right, and the feet, or the you can have the arms splayed out like this to give them that full effect, like that. On my shelves, I like to fold all these up, kind of like that. And we'll give him his weapons, and then we'll move on to some robot-to-robot comparisons. All right, we'll put that guy there. And our first robot-to-robot is actually going to be Black Arachnia. Now, these are 2 different spiders. They share similarities with the crossbow weapon, the legs hanging off the feet, but other than that, they are completely different. The transformations are wildly dissimilar. This, you got to pull out the chest, you rotate it, 90 degrees or 180 degrees. The feet go into the back, but this guy is a lot easier to transform than Black Arachnia. So, very similar legs. Well, in design anyway. Very similar hands, and the spider legs are very similar. But other than that, they're 2 completely different transformations, and I actually enjoy doing this one. Her I'd actually boxed up and forgotten about her until this review, then I had to go get her. Now this is wave 2, so we're going to bring in Elita 1 and Wild Rider are the 2 deluxes in wave 2. Here's drag strips inside Wild Rider out. Next, we're going to bring in some other Predacons from the Kingdom line. So that is Scorponok and Waspinator. So now we have a couple of the Predacons together. And then we're going to bring in Legacy Cosmos, which is a very rare figure, Walmart figure. Since I got him, I had to show him. All right, now let's transform this guy. Okay, first thing we're going to do is remove the weapons like that, and we'll put them to the side. Then what you want to do is come back here, disconnect this shelf from that, and we're going to bring this one up and over, so it sits like that. And then what you want to do, the directions have this funny. You're just going to move the arms out of the way, and you sit them up, and then you rotate this around like that. And then this will go up, and then for right now, we're just going to leave that there. Now you work on the feet. Now, this is where you have one peg and all these holes. So you want to do is fold the legs in. And let's see, we'll do that hole like that. And we'll do the same for the other leg. So we're just going to fold it in. And we're going to find one of the holes. It's kind of weird they have all those holes. They should have just had one. Now what you can do is, if you look in there, there's a 5mm peg right there. And then what you're going to do is you're going to slide this in, and you want to get that peg in here. There. So you just got to force the feet in. Now if you don't peg the actual feet in, don't worry about it. But you're supposed to just put this in like so, like that. And then you're going to use this for the weapon later. You'll see on the back of the weapon there are these grooves, and that's where you're going to put that in. Now the arms, these arms are a lot easier than black arachnias. Whoops, and they do pop off easy. There. Okay, so you're going to fold these in like this. Now black arachnia, these you folded down, but now you're going to rotate them. So they're going to be the actual tarantula's front mandibles. Now, oh, these things. Now, where is this one? Let's pop this in. Now, what's going to happen is, you see this hole right here? You're going to slide that into here. So, the arms go out, and then you're going to fold this up. And you're going to pop that in there. And you're going to pop that in the other side. And if you didn't do this already, there is a groove for that to slide in right there. As I was doing the feet, it automatically slid in. So basically we are done. Now you just gotta rotate these. Let's see, make sure this is snapped in, and it'll all fill in. That fills in pretty nice. See the black and the purple? Fills in there, and then these will rotate 360 degrees. They can fold in. So what you want to do is, so right off the bat, he seems like they're too flat. So you just want to get these so you can build them up. There you go. And there is Tarantulas. Now, weapon storage. Oh, I should have done this first. Weapon storage. We'll do the easy one first. You see that screw is actually a peg right there. So this plugs in. And like I showed you on the back, you have grooves in the gun, in the harpoon. And what you want to do is just get this right in here. And it might not be the easiest thing, but there. So that screws in there. That pops in there. And there is Tarantulas. Now you can get the whole body off the ground like that. See, so now, and he's a pretty cool spider. So much different from black arachnia. Now, for close-up, you got all the eyes, the green 2 big eyes and the small little ones. He's got pincers up front. You got the 8 wheels. You notice how the whole body of the tarantulas extends because you have this hidden underneath here. And then you got the back, so all that folds out. Yeah, the crossbow kind of sticks out, but it does look like hair at the end. And then the bottom, pretty cool. You see all the legs are tucked in nicely. The arms right there, the weapon storage. And he's a pretty cool figure. Now these legs are a lot more sturdier than black arachnias, but we'll show you that in the comparison in a minute. Alright, now let's bring out all the comparisons. Now to bring out black arachnia, here is, so you got 1 spider and 2 spiders. 2 spiders, completely different transformations. I like how you use the claws up front. Here the claws were folded back, the crossbow. The arms are kind of weird, but as you remember on her, the legs form part of the back. Here they just stick out low, but here they're kind of all scrunched in together. They're compacted. Black Arachnia is not a fun figure to transform. Tarantulas I thought was very fun. And so you got two spiders. They share very similar qualities, but like this chest, you pull out where the chest is, you rotate it 180 degrees. The feet, I mean, this guy is hands down the better engineering wise. All right, and then we're going to bring in Waspinator. So you've got Waspinator and Tarantulas. Pretty cool. We're going to bring in the Predacon Scorponok. Again, they're all deluxes, but some of these deluxes you can see how some spread out, some compact. And let's just get them all together now. So we've got Scorponok, Tarantulas, Waspinator, and Black Arachnia. So, and we get a group shot. There's all the guys together. A lot of my figures are still boxed up from the hurricane. I really don't want to unbox them until hurricane season's over, living in Florida. And then you got your Wave 2 Elita 1, which will be my next video coming out in the next couple of days. So there is Elita 1. Again, both deluxes, but you can see how they compact. Here is Wild Rider, our third Stunticon. And just Carta to Insect. And here is our Legacy Cosmos. All right, and that is all for our comparisons. Now, most reviewers, their review would be over. They'll magically have this guy back in robot mode, and they'll be ending their videos. But the way I like to do it is I always start as they're packaged. Packaged in robot mode, I start in robot mode. So I always go back, because a lot of these figures, one way is easier. It's so easy to go from vehicle alt mode to robot mode than the other way around. So I always like to show you both ways. So here is Tarantulas. We are going to take off the weapons first. And then we're just going to unpeg the arms like that. We'll just unpeg the arms real quick. And then we're going to take the legs out, stretch them down. And then we're going to unpeg this. And then we're going to rotate this around like that. Okay, so we got the bottom done. So move the arms around and then take this piece. I like how it covers the head. You just fold that over and tuck this underneath here. This will go into here when it's done. Let's see. So that, like that. And now the arms, we're just going to fold down the arms. Now you always want the elbows up. So what you can do is hold the black here, rotate it, so now you got the elbows up. And then if you want to hold the green and rotate the black back. So now these are tucked in the back. So you like that. So the other side will do the same thing. Rotate, we'll grab everything and rotate just this so you got that elbow front. And then you can move the black whatever way you want it. So, and again, there's no set way of doing the legs. Sometimes I even like to put them all together. Like so. You know, like that. Or how does he have them in the... Whoops. On the box, they just got them out like menacing, which is pretty cool. So we can just have them like this. We'll spread them all out. There you go. Oh, and I forgot one thing. I always forget. Are they Blush compatible? And they are. So at least this one gun is. He is compatible with all the blast effects, as MGO would say, bluish compatible. I like to use Omega Supremes because they store him in his knees and it's easy just to pull him back in and out. And this obviously ain't going to be bluish compatible. And the bottom of the feet, yes, so he can be flying like that. And since a lot of these new figures don't have any of the 5mm ports everywhere, so they're not really compatible. But that is your Tarantulas. All right. Hope you like this review. Please like and subscribe, share this with your friends, and turn on notifications. This is not my job. I work in the CSI field. If anyone's interested to hear about that, just leave me a note in the comments below. One day I'll do a video on what I do. And if there's a link below to buy this guy from Amazon or Big Bad Toy Store, Entertainment Earth, feel free. I do make some commission on these. These figures do get expensive, as nowadays I think the Deluxes are up to $24.99. When they were, like, during Combiner Wars, they were $14.99. So, all that good stuff. Like, subscribe, turn on notifications. Check out my YouTube channel. Check out all my playlist. I have over 1,000 videos. So, check them out. All right. And Rodimusbill saying, watch out for tarantulas. See you next time.